Welcome to India Today Digital. I'm Anjali Istwal and we've got a phone for you. Unboxing. This is probably my first unboxing, by the way, Manas. I have a tech expert here from Fiber, Manas.
I'm sure you must have unboxed a lot of stuff, probably the first time on camera.
No. The only things I've ever unboxed is I've paid for them.
Oh.
So this is the first time I'm opening something which I have not bought. So let's do the honors. I do like the packaging, I must say. So which phone is this and why are we excited about it?
This is the iQOO 90. First of all, let me show our viewers the phone itself. So this is the iQOO 90 and this we are excited about it because this is the flagship phone from iQOO for the second half of this year, and it's got the latest Qualcomm processor, which is the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1. Those of you who follow the whole tech space will know that this is the flagship processor and it's probably the fastest processor out there right now. So in terms of performance, this phone is one of the best that you can buy right now. I mean, we're going to get into that in a while, but first of all, I want to know from you, what do you think about the phone?
Well, I'm going to be extremely superficial about it. I like the looks, you know, being a typical superficial person. Looks good. I really like the contrast. You know, we were talking about it a little while ago and I really like this matte and the gloss contrast that they've given.
And let me tell you guys, this is just one color variant. This is the alpha color, but there's also a legend edition, a legend option. So as you can see here, they have actually partnered with BMW. So on the legend edition, what you get is a white color phone with this BMW stripe running at the back of it, and it's a very nice look. I think I personally prefer that one.
Almost looks like a sports car. I saw a few pictures of it and it was like this nice little stripe, or like a Tommy Hilfiger dress, you know. It's got a nice look to it.
Yeah.
But okay, that's the outside of it, and we've been taught to always look inside, you know, inner beauty. What's the inner beauty?
So I think first of all, the most important aspect, as I told you, this one has the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 chip. And what we have seen in the first half of this year, all the flagships that came, they had the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1. And in terms of performance, there's not as much difference. But what I've seen is that this chip has been optimized slightly better than its predecessor, because with that particular processor, I was facing a lot of heating and throttling issues. I mean, the phone would get really warm while using the camera app or while playing games. But with this one, what I'm seeing is it's slightly better optimized. There's no, not as much heating issues or problems with this particular chip. So, and also it's been priced very aggressively. We'll get to that in a minute, but yeah, you also get up to 12 GB of RAM. So if you are looking for a performance specific phone, especially for those who game a lot on their phones, this is a very exciting sort of device. Also, a lot of people don't actually associate iQOO with a good camera performance, but what they have done here, and you can see I've clicked some pictures here, we can probably show it to our viewers as well, but the camera performance is also pretty good. I mean, it's pretty decent. It's not the iPhone level performance, but
nice bright colors, sharpness is there.
The whole composition, it's come out like really nicely.
Yes. I also like it, and you know, I personally like to shoot a lot on my phone. So if you could just explain the camera setup at the back. I mean, what all am I getting? If I want to use it on my selfie stick, shoot a couple of YouTube videos.
So there are three cameras at the back basically. There's a 50 megapixel main camera, there's an ultra wide angle camera, and there's one more sensor. So I mean, you're mostly going to use the main 50 megapixel camera. What Vivo has done here is that along with the Snapdragon chip, it's also put its own OnePlus chip on the phone. Okay. So this one, what it does is it's basically identifies objects and sort of enhances the images that you're getting on the phone. And I said Vivo because iQOO and Vivo are sister brands. So
yes.
That is why that whole thing comes along to be. So that is what you're getting in terms of camera. And in my experience, what I've seen is, even if you look here, all these night shots, they come out really well on this one. The way it has recreated this whole scene, even though it's very challenging light conditions. The overall camera performance is pretty good.
Yeah, night shots is important because that's something I face with my phone. That's a
There's only one catch here. The iQOO 90, which launched before this, also had a gimbal stabilization, inbuilt gimbal on the camera. This one doesn't come with that.
Okay, so YouTubers forget about the phone, I guess.
This one still has optical image stabilization, with which most phones come in the market. So you still get some sort of stabilization, but that gimbal technology takes the game to the whole new level.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, just unboxing it a little further. Usual plastic case, which you don't want to put mostly, but
there's a brick inside it. Quite literally.
This is you can use it for your workout videos also. But this is like a heavy charger, almost as heavy as the power banks, big heavy duty. Yeah, heavier actually. I felt it was heavier.
So this is a 120 watt charger. You can see it's clearly written here 120 watts. It's a very fast charger. There are actually very few phones which come in India with this sort of charging tech, and I don't know who actually needs it, because I mean, guys, come on, you can give 40 minutes to charge your phone, but then there are people who want to charge it in 15 minutes. So for them, it's like a blessing.
Lazy. You're being lazy if you can't charge your phone. I mean, this is an extension of your body nowadays. So you really need to keep it charged. But anyway, they've solved that problem for you.
This is what you get. So I mean, even though the battery backup is pretty decent, I mean, you can get through a day almost on a normal work day. You get pretty fast charging speed, so it takes usually 15 to 20 minutes to charge the phone from, let's say, 0 to 60, 50 to 60%. So even if you are taking a cup of coffee, you can just plug in your phone. By the time you're done, you still get 30-40% of charge.
Okay.
So you can, so I mean, that's what you get in terms of.
Okay, so that's actually convenient for those people who like to work in cafes and charge their phones there. So usually I see, भैया charging पे लगा दीजिए, भैया कहीं socket है, वो वाला problem solved. That is sorted.
Socket अभी भी ढूंढना पड़ेगा. Charger fast है.
So okay, now I want to know, there are going to be some more launches. So how do you rate this against those new other launches?
So there's one very important phone which is launching tomorrow, which is the OnePlus 10T. Now OnePlus of course has a lot of fanboyism around it, and you know, there are a lot of people who prefer OnePlus phones for obvious reasons. I mean, it's got that clean software experience. Now the OnePlus 10T is gonna come with the same chip which is there on this particular phone. So I don't know the price of that phone yet, but however OnePlus plans to position it is going to decide which is a better prospect. But right now, so this one, let me tell you guys, this one comes at 50,000 rupees for the 8GB RAM variant. There's an introductory offer which further brings down the price by 4,000 rupees. So at 47,000 rupees, it's a pretty good phone. Now if OnePlus is able to, you know, price the OnePlus 10T somewhere around the same mark, then we'll see a lot of competition. Otherwise, at this price, I think this is one of the best phones right now.
Okay, so that's quite a recommendation, I must say. Manas has told us this is a decent phone to buy if you like it. I would just suggest, if you like the looks, you can go for it. And I like the name, iQOO. It's
so when this brand initially came, you joke about it like hi iQOO.
yeah, iQOO, and also Qoo is kind of trending, you know, like Qoo is there, an app is there, but this is of course spelled differently, but I do like the
only catch here, and you should keep it in mind, is that this is a heavy, big phone. So not everybody might be, you know, might find it comfortable to hold and use. So that's it. Apart from that, there's nothing else.
Yeah, you need big palms and a bigger back pocket if you like to.
You can't use it with one hand. You need both your hands.
Oh my god. Okay, that's a
Single hand use is not.
Oh yeah, yes. It's, I mean, yeah, it's cumbersome. Well, with practice you can get it, but it's cumbersome.
Even then, there'll be a lot of things that you won't be able to do with this one. So.
Okay, so this was the phone that we got for you, iQOO. If you like it, then go ahead, buy it. He's already told you there's a little bit of a discount that you'll get with certain banks. And we'll keep you updated with other latest technology and phones that are launching. Thank you, Manas, for joining in. And you like and subscribe the channel, please.